Welcome to the channel. My name is Keisha and you are watching Zazie K Creation. I am so happy that you are here. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you for finding my channel and thank you for subscribing to my channel, because now you're able to capture all of my content and know when I'm sharing new insights and new revelations I'm getting as I'm going through my sewing journey. Not your first time joining in, thank you for coming back, and I do hope that you will continue on this journey with me. So in my last video, let me get this frame together. This is just not centered. All right, so it's still not centered. Hold on, guys. All right, I think that's better. So in my last video, I told you guys I was gonna take a trip to Hobby Lobby, and I did just that. I went to Hobby Lobby. This is a really quick Hobby Lobby haul. There is some sewing related stuff here, and then there are some things that aren't quite sewing related, but they are all related to my sewing room, and I'm going to go ahead and share that stuff with you now. So what we have here, I first and foremost want to show you all just a basic set of buttons I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Their buttons are always on sale for either $1.29, I believe, or 99¢. And I picked these up. It's a set of 6, and I thought this button would look really nice on the back of the dress I'm now working on, the new look pattern that I've been sharing with you all in my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of these buttons for the back of my dress. And oh, I forgot, so this is not Hobby Lobby. I did go online and purchase a bunch of needles from Amazon. I purchased a box of, let me see how many came in this box. I purchased these are 50 needles, 50 universal needles, and I got 10 cards. So it's 5 needles per pack, and I have 10 packs here, so I have 50 needles, and these are all universal needles. I noticed I was getting low on my knit needles, and I have not been able to find them anywhere. So I did some research and I realized that I could probably use a lot of the universal needles on my knit fabrics, at least on some of my knit fabrics. So I went ahead and purchased this box from Amazon. All right, so that is the only non-Hobby Lobby item I'm going to show you. I did pick up some single fold bias tape. So as you know, the dress I'm working on requires bias tape around the arm's eye, and I did have brown, but I didn't really like how the brown looked up against the fabric, the print on my fabric. So I went ahead and purchased 3 packs of black single fold bias tape from Hobby Lobby, and they had one little spool or one little pack of brown, so I picked this up as well. I remember I did a haul once, or I went to Joann Fabrics before they closed and picked up a whole lot of bias tape, but not much of it is single fold, and what is single fold, there aren't neutral colors. So I wanted to get some neutral color single fold bias tape. And you guys know I love a nice candle, so my daughter and I, we went into Hobby Lobby together, and I picked up this nice candle. It smells so good. It's very fall-like, and it's Vintage Luxe. It's a Vintage Luxe brand from Hobby Lobby, and the scent is it says coconut wax blend, but I don't know if that's the scent. Maybe it is the scent. It doesn't smell. It smells like it's coconut, but it's like a sweet, earthy smell also. But it smells really good. So I'm gonna be lighting this candle in my sewing room this fall as I get my room decor somewhat ready for the fall season. I love flowers, but I have a really hard time keeping fresh flowers in my room. They somehow get forgotten in terms of like the water and all. So I haven't been the best at that. So what I did was just purchase, you know, some artificials that I can put in my room, and they'll probably go behind my TV because I have a weird little a weird white empty space behind my TV. So I envision putting these in a nice vase and setting these behind my TV. So it'll be a nice focal point as I enter my room. So I probably should have put maybe a nice burnt orange in here just to give it more of the fall look, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the vase as is and see if I need to go and get maybe some burnt orange to kind of offset some of the colors here. But yes, I did pick up this from Hobby Lobby. All right, so you guys know I love animal print. I have shared that several times on my channel, so I could not pass up at all this really cute animal print desk accessories. Okay, so I got this really cute calculator from my sewing room, animal print. I got some scissors, animal print, a tape dispenser, animal print, and I got a stapler, animal print. So let me explain this. So whenever I'm in my sewing room, for the most part, I either have my iPad with me or I have my cell phone. And sometimes doing measurements, I need to come out of my phone or come out of my iPad to go to the calculator app on my devices. So now I don't have to do that. I have now a calculator here by my side. I don't have to worry about disconnecting to all my devices and using the calculator on that when I have this now. So these two here, they come in really handy. This I use because I staple my pattern papers, my instructions, I staple them together as I'm working through them, because I don't like having to flip them over all the time and try to make sure I got the right size together, and like the pages 1 through 2 and 3 through 4 together. So what I do is I take the instructions and I just go ahead and staple them together. And then sometimes I just need to staple paper in my room, so I can have a stapler. And this here is tape that I'm going to be using, or rather a tape dispenser that I will be using for tape as I consider working on PDF patterns in the future. Or sometimes when I have to make adjustments to my pattern, I have to use tape, and I wanted to have a coordinating tape dispenser. And while I had all 3 of these items, one could not pass up getting the final piece to complete the collection, and that would be these really cute scissors. So these are not going to be fabric scissors. These will be considered my paper scissors, and I need to find another hook to put them on because they are going to be added to my collection of scissors in the back here. Yes, they are. All right, I also purchased these 2 rugs for my room, black and white. I got these. I can use them now for the fall as an accent rug in my room, but not only that, when I get ready to redo my decor for the holidays, this black and white will be very complimentary based off the colors I plan to put in my room. So I do have this rug here, and I have 2 rugs I'm going to place in my room on my floor. Part of the fall collection, but you know, black and white, like that's really easily gonna take me right into the holidays. So guys, this is the fabric I told you that I was on a hunt for. Well, I wasn't on a hunt for it, but it's been out for about 2 years now, and I definitely wanted to get this because not only is it fall, but it has one of my core colors of my sewing room in it. So that is this teal color here. So I knew I wanted to have this for my room. So what I plan to do with it is really just making this a backdrop in my room. And I got about 3.5 to 4 yards, because then once the holiday season's over, I'll put this away and pull it out next year for another backdrop, or I may find myself sewing it, using this to sew maybe some holiday like craft projects for the fall. So as of right now, for this year, I'm going to use it as a backdrop on my my blue board I have in my room. But I thought to myself, like, if I get this, I want to make sure that I can have multiple uses for it. So again, I will go ahead and use this later to make something festive and something maybe crafty for next year perhaps. And then, so a few weeks ago, I told you guys I had been eyeing this fabric for so long. I think it just came out this year. I think it did. I could be wrong, but I didn't see it until this year a lot, and I had to put my hands on it. I went to Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago. They did not have any in stock. I went into Hobby Lobby recently. Was not looking for it, but they had it. And guess what? I finally got my hands on it, and it is this lovely, lovely striped. I think this is a gauze like cotton fabric. I've been seeing this everywhere, and I think it's so pretty. No, it's not fall. It's definitely giving everything spring and summer. But guess what? I have it now. I'm so happy I have it now. And I'm definitely going to put it away and have it ready to sew up some summer and spring items for next year. So that will complete this part of the haul. I have another haul coming your way. It's patterns, and it's a lot of them. It's a lot of patterns, so I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'll come back in a second video and do another haul, but that one will be patterns. So make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, like the video, and make sure you come back for the next part of the haul, which will be all the McCall's patterns I purchased when I went into Hobby Lobby. All right, thanks for watching. God bless and take care.